vote. Representative Chakwocha, yes. Representative Neal? Yes. Representative Burns?
Yes.
Representative Heffernan? Yes. Representative Johnson? Yes. Representative Morrison? Representative Ross Levin?
Yes.
Representative Snyder Hall? Yes. Representative K. Smith? Yes. Representative Jones-Giltner? Representative Hilowski? Representative Postles? Yes. Representative Michael Smith? Yes. Having received the required number of votes, the motion carries and will be presented from our committee to the full body for consideration. We will now move to our last agenda item, House Bill 332, an act, House Bill 32, an act to amend Title 16 of the Delaware Code relating to kratom. I've been saying this word 100 times every week, but sponsored by Ross Levin. The floor is yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Chair. And it took me a while, but it's kratom.
Kratom.
Just for everyone. So I will just go over what the bill does fairly quickly. We do have a lot of people here today who want to give public comment, so I want to make sure they have the chance to do so. So what this bill is really a common sense bill that creates basic safety rules, clear labeling, and youth protection while still allowing adults to access this product. Kratom is 24 states and DC regulate kratom or its components in some way. 6 states completely ban it. 18 states regulate the possession, sale, and manufacture. 7 states set the minimum age of 18, and 11 states require purchasers to be 21. In my approach to this bill was really to, just look at what is the most common sense public policy method for us to move forward. Fairly recently, Rhode Island had done a full ban of kratom and then had to reverse it to do what we're proposing here. So what the bill does is it defines kratom and who sells it. It also requires honest labeling. It bans dangerous products, so you can't mix kratom with other substances that are dangerous. It protects young people, so no sales to anyone under 21. You also can't do things that are similar with cigarettes in terms of advertising, like cartoons, video games, youth-oriented branding. And it creates penalties and accountability. And it supports enforcement and data collection. So the one, I'm going to proactively try to answer a few questions because I know we're time sensitive. So is this banning kratom? No, this bill does not ban kratom. The bill is regulating with some common sense guardrails to make it safer. Why regulate kratom instead of banning it? Some adults already use kratom and report benefits to themselves. Without regulation, products may be unsafe or mislabeled. This bill focuses on harm reduction and consumer safety. Why age 21? We just wanted to do what we already do for alcohol and tobacco laws. This bill is aimed to help reduce early exposure to potentially addictive substances. Why limit certain compounds in kratom? Research shows some compounds act like strong opioids. Higher levels may increase risk of harm instead of the natural compound. The limit on the differing compounds helps reduce overdose and dependency risk. Why require kratom to be accurately labeled? Consumers deserve to know what they're taking. This helps prevent accidental misuse and adds transparency for consumers. So what is this bill trying to solve? This bill helps regulate potentially unsafe and contaminated products. These products are largely sold at gas stations, and the lack of consumer information, youth access to a potentially harmful substance. This bill is supported by the American Kratom Association, the Ability Network of Delaware, Attack Addiction Delaware, and the Department of Justice did not have any concerns for this bill. We did receive some late feedback from the Delaware Alcohol and Tobacco Enforcement, so we have committed to working with them. They had some feedback on enforcement. And so, I commit to working with them. We received that yesterday, so unfortunately it's not integrated into this draft, but we are happy to work with them, and we are in the process of setting up a meeting to do so. And we also received some technical feedback from the American Kratom Association, which we are also committed to working with. And I do have a expert, Mac Haddow, who's here in person to take any technical questions, and I'm open to any questions at this time.
Thank you. Representative Heffernan?
Thank you. I see in the bill, it talks about, the testing, but how would you know, like, is there any testing that's going to be done in Delaware, or how do you know that the testing, they're just not going to write what information they want on the product? Like, how will you assure that the testing is done, by a certified lab and stuff like that?
So that is something that DATE reached out to us yesterday with, and they want to work out an amendment on that very point. So thank you for bringing that up, and we're committed to working with them on the testing issue. I think with every bill, we try to make it so that it's least costly as possible, but there's obviously a middle ground there. And so that was a concern that DATE brought up as well. So we are going to work with them on an amendment around the testing.
Okay, because that without like an actual, just people, can write whatever they want on there, and it concerns me, that concerns me, until I would see that.
Thank you. Any additional questions from members of the committee? Seeing none, I will ask staff to begin collect public comment from those physically present.
First up is Adam Spibb, followed by Robert Downs.
Please identify yourself. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Adam. Thank you to the sponsors of this bill, and thank you to members of the committee for allowing me to speak. I am here in strong support of HB 332. I've lived in Delaware my whole life. 10 years ago, I used Kratom for the first time, and since then, I have not touched a single drink or drug. It saved my life. 8 years ago, I decided to start a company offering Kratom products. We have served thousands of consumers. Delaware has never had any proper regulations for this industry, but we have always operated as if we did by using other state guidelines. This is a great bill. It protects freedom for adults to make their own decisions about their well-being while also holding businesses accountable. If you're in this industry, you should be held to a higher standard, and if you can't meet that standard, then you shouldn't be in business. I think it's also important that we separate natural pure leaf Kratom from dangerous synthetic products being deceptively sold under the same name. These products are not the same, and they are where the real risk lies and should not be available to purchase. Millions of Americans rely on Kratom, many in Delaware. These are hardworking, everyday people. They are not dollar signs, and they deserve to be protected from industry bad actors. Please do what many other states have done and vote favorably on this regulation bill. Thank you.
Thank you. Robert Downs, followed by Mac Haddow.
Good afternoon. My name is Robert Downs. I'm a resident of Lewis, Delaware, and today I'm asking for your support of HB 332. I've been using Kratom for about 10 years, and in my experience, it has significantly improved the quality of my life and my ability to function on a day-to-day basis. And because of that, it's important to me that Kratom be made legally available to adults while also being kept safe for consumers. Over the years, product quality has varied. I once used a product labeled as Kratom that appeared normal, but it made me sick, which is why I support reasonable consumer protections. I believe HB 332 takes a practical approach. It targets contaminated and adulterated products, prohibits synthetic alkaloids, requires labeling of metrogene and 7-hydroxymetrogene content, and limits 7-hydroxymetrogenine to 2% of the alkaloid composition.
Thank you.
It prohibits sales and marketing to those under 21. Those are sensible safeguards that would help protect consumers without banning kratom outright.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I ran out. I was just going to, if I finish real quick. Reputable vendors already aim to provide clean, accurately labeled, unadulterated products. Additionally, many reputable vendors use independent third-party laboratories to test their products. Consumers should be able to expect that as a baseline, not as an exception. I strongly support HB 332 because it helps ensure that products sold as kratom are honestly represented and safer for Delaware consumers. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt Caddo. Chris Deline is after.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, my name is Matt Caddo with the American Kratom Association. We are strongly supporting this bill. There are two components to it that are critically important. One is to establish standards for natural leaf kratom products, which have been found by the FDA in a study that was done last year and published this year that indicated that it is safe at all dose levels as a natural leaf kratom product and for extracts that use appropriate FDA-approved food-grade. Other products should be off the market. The second part of this are those dangerous synthetics. I have in my hand here sublingual strips. If you take these, it is a powerfully enhanced product. It is not kratom, and it is a opioid, as described by Commissioner McCary. This is another example of a product. It's called 7-0 Heaven. It dissolves in your mouth, hits your opioid receptors, goes to your bloodstream, and it gives you euphoric high immediately. It is marketed as kratom. Another example is 7 ohms, an advanced kratom alkaloid. This bill will ban these products, and they should. It is not a kratom product, and the FDA has taken steps to recommend that the DEA schedule these products, synthetically derived 7-hydroxymetrogenine, and its other synthetic alkaloids that are follow-ons, be scheduled as Schedule I substances. Kratom, in its natural form, benefits people, and it needs to be regulated to be safely produced, tested properly, has been brought up, and make sure that the products are available to consumers are safe for their use. We strongly urge your support for this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Following Chris is Arlette Pippin.
Hi, my name is Christopher Deeney. I actually live right over the bridge in Carneys Point, Salem County. My wife worked for Christiana for 20 years, so very familiar with Delaware. I love the whole health system. I had an accident when I was 8 years old. I was hit by a car. That accident kind of changed the course of my life. I was dependent on different painkillers over my life, looking for just different ways to kind of help myself naturally. In 2015, I stumbled across kratom tea, and I made a cup of kratom tea. And when I had that accident at 8 years old, it didn't just break my legs. I had a head injury as well. Kind of mimics like an autism a little bit, maybe an ADHD. When I made the cup of kratom tea, it just improved my focus. It helped relieve my tension a little bit. And I was just blown away, and it really made me think, like, what is this plant? So I spent years really researching this plant and understanding it, and it's been used traditionally for hundreds of years in Southeast Asia. They brewed into a tea, and it's used as part of a daily ritual, and that's the way I've been using it for 11 years. I was so blown away by the plant, I actually started a company. We run a traditional plant-based kratom company in Salem County, which does batch release testing, and all that testing is available online before you even purchase, so you know what you're buying. So we support this bill. This is very important to protect consumers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Arlette Pippin, and finally Venus Usher.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I am here to support Bill HB 332, plain leaf kratom. Many years ago, my daughter survived a botched surgery and then was, thank you, subscribed painkillers that we knew would cause another problem of dependency. We did not want that. Then we found plain leaf kratom, which I did plenty of research on. I'm very protective of my children. She drinks it in tea form. You cannot overdose. The only thing that will happen is that you get sick to your stomach and you upchuck. So I do support that. Okay. It won't make you high, unable to function. Quite the contrary. She lives a full life now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Venus Usher.
Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to speak. My name is Venus Usher, and I've been living with severe chronic pain for nearly 3 decades. For many years, I not only struggled with the pain itself, but also with being misunderstood. I was made to feel like my pain wasn't real, or that I was simply seeking medication, but that was never my goal. My goal was to be on nothing at all. I just wanted to feel better and be able to live my life. After trying many different treatments without success, I found relief about 9 years ago through plain leaf kratom tea. What matters most is how it helped me live. I was not sedated or impaired. I was clear, present, and able to function. I could say yes to life again. Because of that, I strongly support a regulatory approach such as Delaware House Bill 332. Safety standards and age restrictions make sense. A complete ban does not. I'm asking you to choose regulation over prohibition so people like me can continue to live a life with stability and dignity. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is the end of in-person public comment.
Can we now move to online public comment?
If you wish to comment on House Bill 332, please use the raise hand function in Zoom. Each member of the public will be addressed in a sequence in which their hand is raised. Up first, Susan Eppert. You will have 1 minute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Susan Eppert, and I don't support this bill as it puts Delaware's government stamp of approval on a highly addictive drug, causing consumers to falsely believe that it's a safe drug. My 22-year-old son, Matthew, died from natural whole leaf kratom powder, the least potent form of kratom available in the United States. Kratom caused him to have a seizure, go into cardiac arrest, and die on his kitchen floor in front of his girlfriend, who was completely devastated by this and living for the rest of her life. His toxicology showed he died from the toxic effects of metragine, an alkaloid found only in kratom. He had no prescription drugs, no street drugs, nor alcohol in his system when he died, and his autopsy showed he had no underlying health conditions. It's very important to note he did not die from 7-OH, 7-hydroxymetragine, nor any semi-synthetic nor synthetic kratom, as they were not available in 2021 when he died. And the majority of people who have died from kratom were over 21 years old. Throughout the United States, children of all ages have been using kratom regardless of age gating, and the FDA warns people against using this dangerous drug.
That's time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, Jordan Richard.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Jordan Richard. I'm a former heroin addict whose life was saved by kratom. I'm also the author of one of the most widely read books on kratom. I've traveled across the country and internationally interviewing leading experts, researchers, and policymakers on kratom. I've been featured in national publications like the LA Times for my work on kratom, and I'm here to strongly support House Bill 332. I'm very sorry for anyone who ever thinks they lost a child from kratom. If you Google, has anyone ever died from kratom in Southeast Asia, you'll see the answer is 0. Millions of people have used it going back 1,000 years to the Dayak tribe. I support regulation because products are being sold as kratom that are not at all. These are synthetic, highly concentrated compounds being marketed under the same natural plant, creating massive confusion for consumers. Researchers at Johns Hopkins have found that natural kratom has a relatively low potential for abuse, but these synthetic products are entirely different. Approximately 20 to 24 million Americans use Kratom. Many of them are college-educated women managing chronic pain. HB 332 fixes that. It sets standards, protects consumers, and creates a clear line between natural Kratom leaf and synthetic compounds that should not be sold as Kratom. Also, you can have QR testing on the back of the labeling.
Thank you.
Also, too, the head of the FDA said that.
Oh. Up next for virtual public comment, Catherine Gibson.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, sorry, I'm at work and I may or may not have people walk in and out. I'm going to read very quickly. 10 years ago, my husband and I were both dependent on the methadone clinic. We sought help using our own free will at the clinic, not because of any court order or reasons aside from us just wanting to get better and do better with our life. And I want to be honest what my experience in that clinic looked like. At 2 separate clinics, I witnessed patients have their doses withheld. I witnessed pregnant mothers forced to skip doses, resulting in miscarriages and bleeding. My doses were skipped and my insurance was still billed. And these are the systems that without Kratom, people looking for sobriety are forced to go into. I also want to quickly talk about the dangers of misinformation. I personally know somebody who was an alcoholic. I thought that maybe Kratom could help him with his alcoholism. Gave him some Kratom to try. It didn't. He still had his alcoholic craving and then went and drank gasoline. Ended up in the hospital in a coma, and the medical staff said it was the Kratom that put him in the coma, and it had nothing to do with him drinking gasoline.
That's time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Up next, Michael Fasano.
Hello, my name is Michael Fasano. I've been a Kratom consumer of the tea for over 15 years. I consume it for chronic insomnia, joint pains, ADHD. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm productive, I'm functional. I want to totally commend you for imposing this legislation. I think regulation is the more appropriate approach rather than what other states are doing with criminalization of people that are suffering in chronic pain and PTSD. I strongly urge you to pass this bill, impose the regulation, and ensure that people are doing it the right way, enforce it. And anyone that, violates any of those bills should be penalized to the fullest extent. So I want to commend you for this. I really hope other states would follow, and I really hope you would do the regulation, the quality stuff, the age restrictions, and then please enforce this regulation. And thank you for having me the time to speak to you. Thank you.
Up next, Dominica Persanti.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dominica Persanti, and I am the CEO of Impact Life. We are a statewide organization providing prevention, harm reduction, treatment, and recovery support services to thousands of Delawareans each year. We are in full support of the bill. We believe that as an organization who we bring decades of experience in harm reduction, we've seen firsthand what works and what doesn't. Policies that are traditionally rooted in criminalization will increase stigma, barriers to care, and they ultimately do more harm than good. This bill takes a different approach, one that's grounded in public health, and we commend that. It prioritizes consumer protections, restricts access to those 21 and older, and then requires accurate labeling, and holds retailers accountable. This is practical, evidence-informed measures, and they align with harm reduction principles, which will ultimately keep people safer. We also recognize that the data around Kratom is still evolving, which is why regulation, not criminalization, is the right approach. It allows us to monitor, educate, and respond appropriately as we learn more.
That's time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Up next is Dylan Smith.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good morning. My name is Dylan. I'm a father, a New England resident, and an advocate for natural health and medicine. I have friends and family in Delaware, and I care about the state and those who live there. In 2016, I entered recovery from alcohol and prescription drugs, including benzodiazepines like Xanax and Klonopin, and stimulants like Adderall and Ritalin, all legally prescribed. I understand sobriety, and I know the difference between something medicinal and something destructive. No other substance has been more beneficial in my 15 years of treatment than Kratom Leaf has been. It supports my recovery and improves my mental health and discomfort without making me intoxicated, something that's so important to me. Before discovering whole leaf kratom powder, I also dealt with a host of debilitating health issues. In 2018, I was diagnosed with neuroborreliosis, which is an infection that affects the brain and nervous system from Lyme's disease. I suffered for over 10 years with crippling pain, fatigue, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and digestive distress. My condition became so severe that I was hospitalized for over a month and placed on disability. I was unable to work to support myself or my family, and I recently have returned to work in largest part due to Kratom's role in helping manage my complex health issues. If I lost access to whole leaf Kratom, it would severely impact my ability to function as a father and community member, and I really support this bill and the regulatory framework you guys have laid out. I think you did a great job. Thank you so much for your time.
Up next, John Shinholzer. Up next, John Shinholzer. We'll come back to Mr. Shinholzer. Up next, Evan Fisher. Up next, Evan Fisher. Up next, Dawn Avelis. Dawn Avelis. Up next, Misty Brown.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Misty Brown, and I am a recovered addict. I found whole leaf kratom in 2019. I now utilize it for my chronic pain. I am here to support HB 332, keep whole leaf kratom legal, ban 7-OH and its derivatives, and I yield my time to the next testifier.
Up next, Parker Flower.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Sorry, I don't know what was going on. All right, my name is Parker Flowers, and I'm here representing myself in support of HB 332. I support thoughtful regulation because standards are what separate a safe, transparent product from a dangerous one. Without clear rules like testing, requirements, labeling, and age restrictions, consumers are left guessing. They don't know what they're taking, how strong it is, or whether it's been contaminated, and that's where real risk exists. I've seen firsthand how kratom can help people. Members of my own family have used it as a tool to move far away from dangerous substances being used to rebuild their lives. But that only works when the product is consistent and responsibly produced. That's why this matters. Banning doesn't eliminate demand, it removes oversight. It pushes people towards unregulated markets where there are no standards, no accountability, and far greater risk. And when we talk about public health, I think perspective matters. A quick look at CDC data would show you that cigarettes are associated with 480,000 deaths each year in the United States, and alcohol with 178,000. By comparison, reports involving kratom are significantly lower and often involve multiple substances, not kratom alone. The FDA even released a statement stating that they can't find a lethal dose of kratom. With that, I think it's very important for us to protect our consumers, set standards, and don't take away something that's helping people rebuild their lives. We've seen what prohibition does.
Thank you. Up next, Laura Romney.
Hello, can you hear me? Great. Good afternoon, Chairman and committee members. My name is Laura Romney. I'm a 55-year-old mom, grandma, and sadly a chronic pain patient of 14 years. I'm asking you to support House Bill 332. I suffer from a severe facial nerve disease called atypical trigeminal neuralgia, which is often called the suicide disease. I found natural kratom and my life changed. I was instantly able to discontinue my daily opiate prescription, and it helped me feel normal, not altered in any way. I'm not alone. There are thousands of people in Delaware, especially with today's restrictive pain management environment, that have turned to natural leaf kratom to relieve their pain, anxiety, PTSD, and as a harm reduction tool. It's truly a miracle plant. But then synthetic products like 7-OH entered the market 2.5 years ago. These are the products associated with severe withdrawal addiction and even death. Just recently, there's been a lot of media attention over poison control calls that have increased a rapid amount. If you look at the graph, you will actually notice that the spike in these calls perfectly coincided with the introduction of 7-OH into the market. These statistics also do not account for polydrug use, and they do not separate out the products if they were natural leaf or 7-OH.
That is time. Thank you. Up next, Jennifer Gillis.
Hi, yes. My name is Jennifer Gillis, and 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with transverse myelitis, and I became a lifelong chronic pain patient. For years, I relied upon prescription medications just to get by daily. However, through no fault of my own, I lost access to those medications, and my quality of life deteriorated greatly. For many years, I struggled with just life. That changed in 2019 when I found whole leaf kratom. Because of kratom, I can get out of bed, run errands, attend school functions, and live a somewhat normal life despite my physical limitations. My story is not unique, and for many of us, kratom is a lifeline, providing pain relief without the mental impairment commonly associated with traditional opioids. I hope that you'll support regulations, specifically with regulating whole leaf kratom, while restricting the highly concentrated, problematic 7-OH products being falsely marketed as kratom, and keep natural kratom products legal, safe, and available as a tool for responsible adults like me, and using them at a chance to have a better quality of life. Thank you so much for your time.
Up next, Sean Zamorano.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon, members of the committee. My name is Sean Zamorano, and I've been a kratom consumer for 10 years now, and I'm a United States Navy veteran. Sorry about that. I just want to speak on what I've seen in the last 10 years. When I first came into this space in 2015 and purchased my first bag of kratom, there were no labeling on it. A lot of them came in Ziploc bags with magic marker written on them. Slowly but surely, I've seen the good intentioned vendors come up to standard, and I believe that this bill will take the good intentioned people and get them all on the same page, and hopefully we can put the people who are putting the 7-OH on the streets on notice. 7-OH has pretty much destroyed everything that we've worked for the past 10 years, and putting bills like this into place is really going to save the consumer and help to educate them and make good decisions. Thank you very much.
Up next, Tracy Hudson.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to speak. My name is Tracy Hudson, and I'm both a small business owner and someone whose life was changed by kratom. After the birth of my daughter, I experienced severe postpartum anxiety. It became so debilitating that I was afraid to drive my car, afraid to fall asleep, and began becoming afraid to leave my home. And the medications I was prescribed, including highly addictive ones like Xanax, did not help me regain control of my life. Kratom did. It gave me relief, clarity, and the ability to be the mother my daughter needed. And because of that, today I own a retail store that sells Kratom. With that comes a deep responsibility. I only carry products that are lab tested, clearly labeled, and sourced from reputable vendors. I support age restrictions, product testing, and consumer protections because I've seen firsthand how important safety and quality are. That's why I support HB 332. This is not a ban, it's smart regulation. It protects consumers, keeps unsafe products off the market, and allows responsible businesses like mine to continue serving people who rely on Kratom. Please don't take this option away from people who need it. Pass HB 332 and ensure Kratom remains safe, accessible, and properly regulated. Thank you.
Up next is Susan.
Yes, hey, my name's Susan Cave. I'm the mother of William Cave. He was 32 years old when he died from raw leaf kratom in 2024. He was healthy, he worked hard, had no history of addiction or drug use or abuse. William took kratom to help with his anxiety and depression. I was told that it was raw leaf kratom was safe, natural, and a benign supplement to help with this problem that he had, this anxiety and depression that he had. He consumed kratom raw leaf for less than a year, and all of a sudden he realized he couldn't stop taking it because he was dependent on it. He tried he took it for about 4 years before it finally killed him. Now what killed him was mixing his kratom, which he thought was safe, with his prescribed antidepressants, which were Prozac and Celesta. So when you talk about polysubstance deaths, yes, that's true, but don't forget that polysubstance can include prescription medication prescribed by a doctor. Now, if raw leaf kratom bans had existed earlier, William would probably still be here. Now, it makes absolutely no common sense to me why you would ban 7-OH and leave the source of 7-OH on the shelf, which is kratom. 7-OH
That's
comes
time. Thank you.
Is that it? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Up next, Wendy Chamberlain. Wendy Chamberlain. We'll go to Benjamin Eggert. Benjamin Eggert.
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Eggert, and I'm a 43-year-old father of 5. I suffer from degenerative disc disease in my spine and spinal stenosis, a degenerative condition that narrows the spaces within the spine, putting dangerous pressure on the nerves and spinal cord. Every single day, it causes searing pain that shoots through my arms, legs, and back. For years, I struggled just to get out of bed and be the dad and husband my family deserves. Then I found plain leaf kratom. It doesn't just mask the pain, it actually lets me move, work, play with my kids, and live a full life again with my wife and children. It's been a game changer. Kratom has a long, documented history of safe and responsible use by millions of Americans. I'm not here to defend synthetic 7-O extracts or any of the dangerous lab-made derivatives put in the market. These products prey on addicts and unsuspecting citizens, and they need to be banned immediately. Please do not punish responsible adults like me. Please keep plain leaf kratom legal and available. It's medicine that gives many their life back. Please support HB 332 as I do. You can also go to kratomindex.com. It indexes over 1,200 peer-reviewed research papers pulled straight from PubMed. Thank you.
That concludes virtual public comment for House Bill 332. We'd like to remind people that they can submit their public comment virtually at people can submit their public comment virtually. Thank you.
Motion to release by Representative Snyder Hall, seconded by Representative Burns. I will now take roll call, whatever. I'm tired. You have a question, Representative Heffernan?
I just want to make sure that some of the comments that we've brought up, like about the testing and about the regulations that that our sponsor, Representative Russell-Vin, will take those into account before this would come to the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. We just heard back from DATE yesterday, and so we are committed to working with them on their suggested changes.
Thank you. Representative Jaquocha, absent. Representative Neal, yes. Representative Burns?
Yes.
Representative Harris, absent. Representative Heffernan? Representative Johnson, absent. Representative Morrison? Representative Ross-Levin?
Yes.
Representative K. Smith? Representative Snyder Hall? Representative Jones-Giltner? Representative Hensley, absent. Representative Halosky? Representative Postles?
Yes.
Representative Shoup, absent. Representative Michael Smith? Having met all the votes, the motion carries. We will be offering the bill for signatures to the committee members not present. If it receives enough signatures for release from committee, it will be reported out on the legislative website and announced on the House floor during session. Members, please remember to come up and sign the bill backer. Could I get a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All right, thanks, everyone.
That was cool. That was good.
I was all muted. And that's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it.
Ooh, look at this.
I know. We're all up in the screen.
Oh, look. I'm in your mouth.
Yeah, get out of my mouth. Oh, they don't see it on our end.
No. Oh, that's too funny. That was funny. Oh, that was a good hearing. That was a good hearing. All I'm gonna say is I think we're missing a couple people, I heard, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. You know, sorry, okay, we've been sitting on this stream for a long time before they got to the Kratom bill, and I forgot to turn the volume up. So because whenever we sit on streams like this, Jen and I talk back and forth. So I turn the volume down when that happens because it's overstimulating if you don't. But yeah.
I know, Megan.
Sean did amazing, Megan.
Sean
did amazing.
He did. I was like, when they said 1 minute, I was like, oh, I got this. But then, like, when I start reading, I'm like, I gotta hurry.
I just hurried. I just yield.
Yeah.
Like I said, I yield my time to the next testifier. They skipped D, did they?
Yeah, they said her name, but I bet you she was having technical issues.
Oh.
I know somebody I can't remember who it was. It was her mic didn't work.
Oh, okay, D.
Oh,
Okay.
that's I hate it. I think it was Tracy the first time she ever did the Zoom. She had issues with trying to unmute it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she didn't get, and dude, that was one of the ones we sat for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
I felt so bad, but I mean, it's, when you first start doing it, you gotta show one more thing. Yeah, you got, like, let me tell y'all something. All these, anytime that you comment on anything positive, Kratom related, the haters are going to come and they're going to go to your account if you don't have them blocked, and they are going to start reporting posts.
Yep.
and they are going to make sure that they get your account suspended or whatever. Ask Misty. Misty hadn't had her Facebook for a year.
Almost a year. Yep. I got banned in June last year, and I just lost my Instagram account on Saturday. So they're trying, our haters are trying to control the social media narrative now.
So anytime somebody comes on Facebook, they're going to see story after story after story that's bad because they done got us all kicked off Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what they're doing. That's their little program that they're following. I don't, I can't believe people act like this. Like, it just blows me away. I never report anybody. If I don't like
either.
you, I'm
It's
gonna
so
block you.
childish. Like, if I don't like what you're saying, I'm going to scroll on. But if I don't like what you're saying because, you're saying things about Kratom, I'm just going to block you. I've even been blocking the 708ers been coming up in my comments talking about y'all are shooting yourself in the foot. I don't want to hear that shit anymore.
I'm tired of it. It's just
tired.
Circle jerk of they propagate the same freaking talking points, and it's just whatever. Get out of my. I'm gonna block you. I don't want nothing. You guys, you talk about 708. Get the fuck off my page. Fuck you.
Don't come in here arguing all the time. I'm not I refuse to argue at all because there's nothing else to argue about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ben. Like 708 is not Kratom. That's a fact. And if you don't want to believe that, I don't give a shit. Don't come trying to argue with me because you 708 raging. Get the hell off my page.
Yeah. 708 is the reason why we have to attend hearings like this.
Right. It's the reason Tennessee is going down. It's the reason 2026 has been hell. It's because of 708.
Is there a word worse than hell?
Man.
Because that's what we're going through right now. It's an abomination.
I don't know what happened to her. I don't know. She probably cat got her tongue.
You know what? It sucks, Kate, on X. It sucks because even if you block them, they can still see your posts. They just can't interact with your posts. That's why the freaking KDA people stalk my damn posts like flies on shit.
Yeah.
With some peanuts mixed in.
Like, dude, if you had if you had a nickel for every post that they went right of yours.
I know.
He's so rich right now.
You want me to see if Jordan wants to come on?
Go for it, yeah. He did good. Jordan did so good. We did good. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I'm going to tell y'all right now, in my testimony from now on, I'm going to add Tennessee being so shitty and sucky.
Hold on, Jordan. You want to come on our live stream?
Tomorrow at 8:30. I mean,
you want to come on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let me send you the link.
I want to go on. All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
But I mean, you can so, email the senators. I mean, you can email it. Really, it's good to call the senators. But I mean, we've pretty much done all we can do at this point.
If Megan and Sean, if you're still here, do y'all want to pop on too like yesterday?
Yeah, girl, it's making me want to move too. I never thought I'd say I didn't like Tennessee. They literally do not care about their constituents.
They don't.
Period.
They don't.
Period. They hadn't even brought us up in any of the hearings and well, I feel bad for the people that are using it for chronic pain, but fuck y'all. Nothing.
Yep.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, we've already done everything we can do. That's all we can do is what we can do, and we can't do any more. But at least we can walk away knowing that we put up a fight. As much of a fight as Tennessee will let us put up.
How do I turn that ticker off?
Go to the little quotation mark, dudes.
I did. I mean, I am. Do I delete
to the
it?
Bottom? No, if you hover over it, it'll say hide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I saw you put that up, by the way. Fresh.
I was like, because people don't be reading the title live.
Oh, the baby girl. Hey.
She always says, "Daddy, view this," because this is the view from our deck. I don't know if you can see it.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she always sees it. She always wants to come out to the chickens. We have little chickens right here.
Dang, I didn't know y'all had freaking farm animals.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, but yeah, that's our view from our deck. Crazy. This house was my in-laws got this house at auction for $96,000.
Shut
Dang.
up.
In the
Yeah.
mountains?
Yeah. So our mountain used to be very inexpensive. When I moved up here like 8 months, no, 9 years ago, you can rent like a 4-bedroom house for like $1,000 a month. Just because there's like not a lot of work up here, but over time, Airbnb made things very expensive, and people being able to like work remotely and stuff. Really, now you get a house, 4-bedroom house for 4,000 a month, 3,500
Yeah.
per month. But we do general multi-generational living. One, because I think it's best for like the kids, and but my father-in-law has muscular dystrophy too, so like we're just very close. Like we do everything together. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, if
this
my husband's family could, if we had like, we'd be all of us be if we had like the space, the
Yeah.
house for it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it's amazing. The kids get to,
yeah.
you don't have to have a nanny. You have the grandparents
Yep.
here. I mean, it's just the best way to live life.
Well, and the
I think
kids
so.
grow up close to their grandparents and their immediate family like that. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good
Thank you,
thing.
thank you, thank you. But so you're saying it passed in a good way, correct?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It
What was the
passed.
vote?
I could not hear, so I couldn't count with my fingers over here.
Oh,
So
okay,
I don't know. I just know it passed. Normally,
okay.
after they vote, they would say, how many yays and how many nays are present not voting, or what have you. But they didn't do that. So
Oh,
dang
I
it.
love her. She's just a cute. Look at her little cheeks.
I know.
Romy, can you say hi?
Hey, you're so
Say hi.
beautiful.
Say thank you. Here, you want to go play with brothers? Okay, go. I'll be right here watching. So, so that's a good thing though. What a blessing. It's unfortunate what some people think of kratom, but I'm glad that the lawmakers could
See through the
obviously.
bullshit.
Obviously there was way more support than there wasn't, correct? Because
Yeah.
I left after I was done testifying.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of support. I mean, it was a really good hearing. It really was.
Yep.
That's great. That's good. Was there any nays or you didn't hear?
I didn't hear. I couldn't hear it.
Oh,
So
I don't
okay.
think that there was. I think everybody agreed to it. I could be there. If there was, it was only like one or two.
Okay.
we'll have to ask Mac.
That's great. That's great. I know what one of the guys, he has like a really unique last name. He's like a poet. He's like a world-renowned poet who's on the committee. So like I wrote him a poem about kratom.
Oh, no way.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, just like to I don't know, like connect a little bit more, and maybe it worked,
Maybe you should go read that for a TikTok video. Read the poem.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was like, if you ban, I will not be a fan. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. But yeah, so you never know what people are gonna think, but I tried something unique and different. Did you testify, Jennifer?
Yeah, I did.
And you too, Misty?
Yeah, I just went real quick.
I did. Well, I felt like I did, but I could think of whatever I wanted to say out. I was just going really fast because then we have 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
They kept talking. I mean, what they were talking about was very important earlier with all like the kid stuff and like the NICU. Like I understand. I just wish like we had more time to talk.
Yeah.
Ourselves.
Oh, you mean the previous bills that they were listening?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Like all that is super important, and it would take a lot of time. It wasn't like the last time we were in Delaware. They were talking about like dogs for like 2.5 hours. Do you remember that?
They were.
I was in Tennessee last time, like at Nashville, so I didn't hear the last hearing.
They were talking about the puppy mills and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's important, but 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and
Dude,
finally
I
it's
hear
like we
that.
need to move on.
Me and Misty have sat through like sewer hearings, like dirt. People talking about where they're gonna put dirt.
Yeah, from construction dirt, and talking about windows and the stuff we hear in these hearings. It's like, wow. You know what's best? The best hearings that we hear, listen, Jordan, is the California hearings at night.
At night, they are always hopping, dude.
Something happens in the California air at night. I swear to God, when we watch those hearings, because there's drama and they're talking about the drama. It's just insane to watch at night.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
crazy.
good. We have like these 5 people that we're like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, That's awesome. What I've noticed too is that, like, especially in Utah, there was one guy who would like literally public comment on every issue. Like every single issue, it was the same dude. Like, I don't think this is a good thing. It's like, dude, I understand like you're trying to use your amendment, but like at some point, get a fucking life, dude. Like, he
That's
was
how a lot
literally,
of people are. Yeah.
bro, every issue. He's like, I've never heard of Kratom, I've never taken Kratom, but I think this is a really bad thing. You know, he's like, when are we going to start putting our foot down for our community? And the next thing was about like some sort of like blockage on the road because this is going to add an extra 10 minutes to my commute. But literally every single public comment I've ever been in Utah, this douche has been there like every
Yeah.
single
It's
time.
almost like they just like that's what they do. Like to get out of the house, or like their kids are probably like, there goes dad again, going to the damn city council to go bitch.
Yeah.
Like last night in Scranton, you know, it was
Oh.
the same people that spoke it the week before. It's like it must be date night at Scranton.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what they did. Instead of going to
Going to
bingo.
Dairy Queen afterwards.
Yeah. It's like I don't know if you've seen that viral video. That one lady, she goes, "I don't know what we're talking about here,
Yes.
but you know."
I love that one, dude.
Did you see the one of the dude breakdancing
That was good.
at a city
yeah.
council meeting?
Yeah. And then he did like the rap about like Ukraine and stuff. Do you remember that one? It's the same guy, like Alex Stein or something. He's like a comedian, and he like goes to all these public council things. He'll like just start like rapping and breakdancing. I know exactly who you're talking about. So yeah, but what a great outcome for Delaware. So do you? Is Delaware set up like Tennessee is, where it's a bunch of different stuff, or is it just like how does it go from here? Like what
I
happens?
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what the next steps are. It's different in every state. So when people ask me that, I don't know.
Well, because she did say something about signing the thing. I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. Like I thought, in Tennessee they vote and they don't have
Okay.
to sign a thing. So I don't really know what that's about.
Gotcha. Did anyone ask Mac questions? Like, did he go back up because he was like the expert witness?
Honestly, it felt like the whole vibe of the whole place was like everybody was on board with
Yeah.
the ACPA.
That's what it felt like. Everybody was
No,
on
I had a
board.
really good vibe from the whole situation.
Wow, that's good news. Like South
Yeah.
Carolina, like went really good yesterday
Mm-hmm.
too. And
Oh, I
that's
was
good.
so impressed with South Carolina. Like they really did a whole shifteroo on.
Yeah, they
and
did.
they listened to their constituents. Like, you're supposed to fucking do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and I guarantee you that representative, that wonderful woman who gave that testimony, the one that you sent me the video of, like, I guarantee you she didn't even know about Kratom. So she actually had to do some research for herself and actually go through the webs of Google
Yeah.
to find those answers, you know?
yeah.
So what a blessing that she did that. And you can tell she really cares about her. She's not lazy like
Yeah.
a lot of politicians are, or maybe, I mean, we sent a lot of emails to her saying those exact things. So maybe she's like, huh, and then started looking for herself. I don't know, but I thank God for that woman. What a
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful woman.
Yeah, Kayla, Tennessee has no virtual. I actually checked on this because, it was such a toll on me going to Nashville 3 times. And so I reached out to some people at the courthouse to see if there was a virtual. I was even like, dude, I'll send a virtual video in, like a video testimony. None of that
Mhm.
is accepted. So,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
so I think whenever we do adopt the KCPA here in Tennessee, I'm going to work with people to get it, handicap accessible up in
Yeah.
that son of a gun. Because they, most people that use Kratom are disabled
Yes.
or old and they can't get out. I mean, dude, it's hard to so, I mean, our voice matters too.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when I was in Tennessee, I noticed a lot of people that wanted to comment. Like a lot of people did have canes,
Mhm.
Yep.
there that they used to, be mobile and everything. So yeah, it's big deal. Very, very,
It was
very,
the
very
cane
big deal.
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave and Jen and Deborah.
Uh-huh. You
Yeah.
don't mess with the cane crew. You
Yeah.
know what? You take it from me.
Yeah, I always wanted to make a cane company, because you know how they call like company CO, like
Yeah.
that's and call it cocaines, because it gets you moving really fast. I always thought that was a good idea, but I never went through with it.
Oh
But I
my
liked
God.
it.
That's fucking genius. Dude. Where you live, you could do like the wood. I've always wanted like a really pretty wood cane. You know, you could probably do something like that out there.
You need a cane that's bedazzled with gems. That's what you need.
Exactly. Yeah, cocaine. That'd be amazing. Be such a good brand idea.
I mean, but they have that stupid ass bump caffeine powder thing that's, and then when at Champs, they have a booth that's called cocaine, but it's that stuff that you snort, the caffeine powder you snort.
Oh
So kind of
man.
maybe a bad look. Good
Yeah,
idea, but bad look.
Yeah, no, of course. Do you did you see, I guess there's like, I don't know if it was as a recent study, but I was looking that like 13% of caffeine users get like severe dependence of caffeine. Like it's clinically severe. And I don't understand why no one cares about that. Why do
Yeah, well,
people
I mean, the
only get
college kids, like my son is in college, and I'm telling you right now, like they consume a lot of caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they really do. They're constantly getting coffee. If it's not coffee, it's energy drinks. And I mean, dude, I totally get it because like I suffer from chronic fatigue. I'd just be knocking that back. But I'm just saying, like, they're so worried about kratom when these kids are out there just consuming enormous amounts of caffeine and having serious consequences because of it.
Well, that young lady just died, that 17-year-old lady for drinking Alani
Mhm.
drinks,
Oh
17
yeah.
years old.
Look, Keith, student said, "What are you laughing at, Mr. P? Cocaine?
Cocaine?
Yeah,
Dude, you
I
gotta
got
be the coolest teacher ever, man."
Oh, is that Keith?
Yeah.
Keith. Oh, hey Keith, how's it going, brother? I love Keith. Good
Yeah.
guy.
And
Good,
Jeff,
good,
you
good
did
guy.
amazing last night, by the way.
Yes, Jeff, you did awesome
Yeah.
last night. You did awesome. Whenever you guys are testifying, and if I have your phone number, then I always try to go say how good of a job y'all did, or give you the little clap emojis.
Yeah, I didn't see which one was last night. I'm sorry.
That was in Massachusetts. One of
yeah.
the Massachusetts ones.
One
yeah.
of them. Who knows? There's so
The one
many.
I didn't see. Yeah, gotcha. Well, did that one didn't go that well, I'm assuming?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Okay. I think I have just such a negative outlook. I'm like, how bad did it go?
Massachusetts is a.
Who are you? I'm so like I thought I was cynical before Tennessee happened. I've lost my entire faith in the whole system, like all of it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done, dude.
But then you get like South Carolina or like Idaho, and it kind of brings back your faith in like humanity.
It don't bring back my faith in my state though.
Oh
It
no,
makes
I
me.
understand.
But I was telling Misty, I'll still keep advocating, and I'll include that shit in my testimony about, don't be like my state, closed-minded and not listen to your constituents.
Exactly. And I wonder what's really going to happen in Kentucky, because I know it got signed, but the verbiage is very like weird. It's kind of like, is it the sale? Like there's no possession, so it's kind of confusing too.
Kentucky and Kansas are both confusing as heck. So I'm still waiting for the AKA to clarify.
And you've got people that's on both sides, like everybody's trying to like make up their own version of like how it's like, I'm not even going to speculate.
I'm not either.
Well, yeah, but I know for Kansas that like there was a lot of back and forth, and she decided to sign it on the air of caution, but she put a lot of thought into it. It wasn't like a very quick signature. Like there was a lot of back and forth. So I'm assuming that means everything. But again, I'm not a lobbyist. I'm not the AKA. They have the final say in what really happened. I'm just interpreting it to the best of my novice ability.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, as far as I understand about Kentucky, people are saying it's just a sales ban.
Okay.
That's so cool.
I just heard was it the rooster?
Oh yeah, we have a lot.
Do that
We have lots of cocks at my house. Our cocks are really mean.
What a what?
They're cocks. That's what they call. They call roosters cocks.
I thought you were saying Crocs.
No, they call roosters cocks. So I always make a lot of inappropriate jokes revolving them.
They help you with your dad jokes.
They're so mean though. Like they literally attack me every day. Every time I go out there.
Dude, I'm scared of chickens. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm scared of chickens and I don't like birds. Like I like little birds, but bigger birds.
Yeah. Fuck ostriches. Yeah, I get it. I don't like
Yeah.
those.
They
They're
will
scary.
eat your eyes out.
For real. For real. My daughter's not scared at all though. She'll go, "Do you like the chickens?" Yeah, you do. So yeah, she likes them. But
Yeah, my son picked up a chicken. We were at my sister-in-law's house a couple weeks ago. I'm like, "You're picking up a chicken!"
Oh yeah, you sent me that picture.
I'm like, "Oh my God, don't get it close to me."
yeah, it's definitely scary. In 1 second, Lincoln. Yeah, I'll go. Are
Kayla
you
says
guys?
cocks are
Oh,
dangerous. Ban them now. I mean, yeah, you know, some of the dudes too. Cocaine's and cocks.
it's good to laugh every once in a while.
That's like the best brand name.
I know, cocaine's and cocks.
Oh,
I'm
You know what?
brainstorming now.
I know you are. I can see it.
Yep.
it's hard.
So I got
don't-
us so off topic.
Just don't get out. Don't put a little scooper inside the cane. Don't do that.
I just meant because they they'll make you
I
zippy.
know.
It'll make you faster. You know.
I don't know.
We'll-
You could put a kratom scoop inside of that sucker.
There you go. There you go. I think that would be great. That would be awesome. Are there any more stuff that you guys are testifying in today, or that's it for today?
I gotta go check my handy dandy Google Calendar.
Oh yeah, you're not supposed to say anything though.
I ain't
remember.
gonna say shit, but I mean, there's a couple more coming up today.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, buddy.
Um,
Yeah, just 1 second, okay?
I don't have anything till later, but Misty always keeps me on track. She's like she's like the one that just tells me when we're supposed to do stuff because I can't keep up with that.
It's because Laura keeps me on track.
It's like a whole line.
So I pay it forward.
Yeah, she does a lot. I mean, all you guys do so much. It's incredible. You know, a lot of people.
Becca, sorry, Jordan. Becca
okay.
and Adam did amazing.
He did. We did amazing. Oh, is that Adam's wife, Becca?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Becca. I'm Jordan.
You know what? I wonder if they just didn't call on other people as well. Like John Schindelser got called on. I don't know if he was having problems unmuting the thing too.
Yeah. I mean, I told Misty, I said, I have a feeling they're going to have a lot of, because like they changed it from 2 minutes to 1 minute.
Yeah.
I was like, I bet you they're going to have a lot of people calling in for Delaware, which is good.
Didn't Becca have trouble last time too? I want to say
did.
that, like, yeah, they just know she's so smart that they're trying to block her.
Yeah, they don't want to have her up. She'll school them
No,
all.
100%.
And then Christopher Deeney did amazing too. Mac did amazing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody did an awesome
Venus
job.
and her mom did amazing.
Uh-huh.
Definitely. 100%. If you notice, like all the vendors that just stuck with normal kratom are like the nicest ones. You know, they just stuck with what they signed up for. You know,
Yeah.
money never got in the way, which is
Yep.
the blessing. Huge blessing. And
I-
it's funny. Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say I'm forever grateful to the vendors that didn't sell their soul. You know what? Like I said last night, I'll order kratom even though I don't need it. You know, just to continue helping the vendors out that didn't sell their soul.
Yeah.
Exactly. 100%. And
Yeah,
and that
I'm
definitely
telling you,
helps.
it's just sad to see so many that have went to the dark side, man. It really
Mhm.
is.
Even the advocates
And-
that went to the dark side. You know
Yeah.
what? Stay over there. We ain't all kratom. Fuck y'all.
And it's not even a thing of money. That's the one comment frustrates me the most. Oh, it's about market share. It's like, no, it's about truth. Because if like you keep going, there's going to be absolutely no market to share because of all of the horrible news articles and everything. There's my cock again. Jesus Christ. Always doodling every day. But I just have a lot of respect for the vendors that just stuck with the natural.
You know
leaf.
what? If they want to blame the natural vendors, bitching about market share, what exactly are they doing? They're bitching about market share as well. They're saying that, oh, if you don't support us, we're not going to get our profits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. It's just the whole like if you support them, there's gonna be absolutely no market for anyone. I don't know if I was in their position and seeing the havoc my product was causing, I'd be like, oh, this is not good for Kratom. I should probably just start selling normal Kratom because there's gonna be nothing. But I guess I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, some people, I think, for the most part, kratom vendors got into it for the right. Most of y'all did get into it for the right
Hmm.
reasons because you genuinely like to help people. But then you do have people that are out looking for a buck,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hmm.
those are the ones that ran to 70H, to go make it while they could, make that money, bring it raking in, make it
I
addict.
don't
Yeah.
support creating addictions. I don't
Mm-mm.
support. I survived 11 years of active addiction.
Yeah, and
You
it's
know.
crazy.
100%, 100%. So, yeah, what a blessing though. That's a good thing for Delaware, and I'm excited. I'm very excited
Yeah,
for everything. That's a
Yeah.
blessing. So,
that's every
sorry,
time. Maybe it'll be number 21.
Maybe.
maybe that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to get my son some juice with
Hey, Rebecca, and I meant to mention last night. I have not heard anything at all about Oklahoma right
I haven't
now,
either.
but I mean, I
And
I know you said you saw a petition, but there's always like petitions,
yeah,
like
and I saw a super fun quiz time comment about Iowa.
yeah, Iowa's in the same kind of well, I don't know. Iowa's a lot better off than Tennessee, but
Yeah.
y'all don't have to depend on a tornado.
I've been praying for a tornado. I have been.
No, but yeah, I think Iowa. I have a good feeling about Iowa, but it's still like I can't even imagine being like just waiting around to see what's going to happen before the session ends.
Yeah, and it hasn't been on the calendar too. I know
Yeah,
that.
I
So
hope it
that's
don't
good.
come up. I hope they ride it out.
Yeah, that would be a
But I
huge
think
blessing.
y'all have support. There is some support in Iowa, and I think that's why it's happening. Tennessee don't give a shit.
They don't care.
I by far got the most responses from people in Iowa out of any
Same.
place I ever emailed. Like a lot of them like messaged me, but I shouldn't say a lot, but like maybe 5 or 6,
Yep.
which is way more than zero like I normally get. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's heading in the right direction. But then again, I heard that the people supporting the ban bill are becoming like more and more vocal, like it needs to go to the floor, it needs to go to the floor type of thing. But again, it's all hearsay. If you're not really there, then you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like you can tell real quick on the vibe a place has, just by being there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad that you didn't go down the 708 rabbit
Yeah.
hole, D, because
Yep. You know what? There's
been one of
been.
those annoying ass son of a bitches in my comments.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Opioid raging big time.
Oh.
And it's like there's so many there's some OG advocates and course consumers that I've known throughout the years that one, either they knowingly went to the 708 side, two, they got tricked into the 708 side, three, they are regretting that they ever freaking tried it.
They all end up regretting it. It's just
Yes.
you have to wait for them to wake up and
Yeah.
realize what's going on. I think that's what it is. No, there's nothing going on in Oklahoma that I've heard of, Kate.
No, I haven't either.
So
Nothing.
yeah, I know Rebecca said something about it yesterday, and I just wanted to, because I forgot to message you. You know how I am. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I'm so sorry.
There's a pretty big I got asked, I forgot what nation it was, but there's a pretty big indigenous what are they called, like reservations, right? In
Yeah,
Oklahoma, and they invited me out to do like a presentation about kratom.
that's cool.
Like the chief. This was like maybe like a year ago, and I should probably reach back out because I forgot to respond.
Yeah, you might want to do that. But that's really super cool, dude. That actually is really cool.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My daughter's just spilling apple juice everywhere. Sorry, I'm listening.
Oh God,
I'm-
my youngest used to just have fun with the apple juice. I'd come in and be like, "Are you serious, dude?"
she's pouring it from cup to cup to cup, but not getting it in the cup, just on the ground. But that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. I don't know when y'all's session is, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how y'all's legislation is if
Bro,
y'all are able to
oh,
speak whenever it's time, but I
that was
mean, it
not
can't hurt to
nice.
go ahead and reach out to reps now. Email
Yeah.
your reps now and say, "Hey, just so you know, Kratom saved my life," or I'm, whatever.
A petition
Getting it.
is really only a gathering place to, try to find
Mhm.
people. It doesn't really do much.
Yeah, because I mean, like when I did my petition in Tennessee, it was mostly to like collect names to get
Yeah.
everybody on an email list and to get prepared for like what was about to come.
And to keep updating people.
Yeah.
What's the petition about? Obviously about kratom, but is it like a positive, negative?
Oklahoma Drug Enforcement is supposedly wanting
Is
it
wanting it
banned.
banned.
Okay.
1,900 signatures in Oklahoma. So I would definitely be on the lookout. I mean, if I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It don't hurt to email again, Rebecca. You never know how far down in their email threads it goes. So
Yeah, and you have some rather large companies based in Oklahoma too.
I know. That's what I was also thinking. I'm like, well, because I was like, well, if I was going to move out of this stupid state, I would probably move to Missouri or Oklahoma. I
yeah.
think it's my two because it's like the climate's closest to, Tennessee, and they care about their constituents. And like Missouri be pretty good because they've been doing pretty good with their KCPA stuff.
Banning the synthetics.
So has the attorney general for Missouri, has she ever made a distinguish between the natural and the synthetics?
For Missouri?
Yeah, remember I know she was suing Vince, but like I just saw a bunch of like news articles saying the AG is targeting 7-hydroxy and kratom, in Missouri. So I don't know, but again, they could just be misinformed and
Well, when we
confused.
watched her press conference, she was talking about they'll deal with kratom at a later date. So she wasn't necessarily she was for or against kratom, but 708 she is absolutely against it.
Gotcha.
Going
Okay.
after the freaking ringleader.
It's scary. Like, it's scary to know, like, your state starting to do stuff. I don't even know. Like, I'll tell y'all right now, when this happens in Tennessee and I go to the store and I see 708 on the shelves, I'm immediately calling 911. The police, the police department. I don't give a shit who I have to call. I want it off the shelves because I know it'll
It's
still be there.
I've been like offered by almost every major brand of 7-hydroxy to like partner up with them. I'm like, dude, do not watch my videos, but their company was the only one that didn't reach out. Like, had like 7 gnomes, 7 stacks, Lucky 7, like all of those brands like reached out to me, and I will never do it. I'll never do it. Organic import was Overseas Imports was the last one that reached out
Overseas
to me.
Organics.
Overseas Organics,
I
yes.
that
And
way
like,
got locked up, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, they like reached, and then we got into this massive fight, like back and forth, like via TikTok, and it was like 4 pages long of me just like responding to him. But it wasn't like the owner. It was like one of like the maybe like a co-owner. I don't really know. And we just got in a fight of about 708 for probably like 4 hours, and then I was like, dude, this is just I'm done with this. I'm done.
Yeah.
They opioid rage. It
Yeah.
reminds me of when I used to pop my pills and such,
And it was
my
everybody
kids,
else's fault.
Yeah, my kids used to tell me, Mom, you used to get so angry. And I don't know why.
I still get angry, but it's just because I'm an angryish person.
You don't seem like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my husband. No, I'm joking.
Same, Rebecca. I could proudly say I've never touched 708 and never will. Same.
Never will. I never will spend a penny on it.
No. I had thousands of dollars of free products in my hand. Multiple times.
Yeah.
And never once did I was like, let me take some to my hotel room. Let me go see if I'm going to catch that nod that everybody keeps saying they get. No. That's how I can say that's how I can say I'm confidently say that I'm a recovered addict. I no longer suffer from substance abuse or substance use disorder, whatever the medical term for that is.
Yeah. 100%. I think the way you said it is like perfectly stated. 7OH puts people back into that. Natural kratom gets people out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Holy
mean, you hear
kratom is
like
an exit.
90% of people have positive experience with natural kratom products, and then you got 10% that have that because they're not getting to the root of all evil of why they're
Yeah.
even, you know.
They're just bored and they're taking it.
Yeah.
You know, and then they want to cry like babies. You know.
But even when I first started, though, when I was taking way too much, I never had like a negative experience with it. I've never had a negative experience with kratom ever. I mean, besides getting the wobbles, that's it.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
and puking. Those are my
Yeah.
negative experience, wobbles and
Man.
puking. But I still never found the high that people keep
No.
saying. Like when people drop in my TikTok comments about, oh, you're not talking about the high you get, I will always say define high. You know,
Yeah.
like this one jackass said it last night. I said define high, and he said inebriation. I said I don't get inebriated on kratom.
Nope. Like my
Well,
whole euphoria is just not being in pain. So I
I'm
mean,
gonna take my kratom real quick. I'm gonna put the phone down too.
All
I'm in
right.
trouble.
Don't get out of your shirt.
Damn, he threw us in the floor, bro.
I know. What the hell? We're all in the crumbs.
We went right to the damn
The
floor.
kratom is more important right now.
He just threw us to the freaking crumbs.
That was pretty cool looking though. I feel like that could have been like a TikTok transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
boom. Like we just fucking like teleport to somewhere else. There you go.
I got it on my shirt.
Yeah, of course you did. Your freaking wife wasn't lying. I saw your video about you putting that bib on.
Oh yeah. The kratom bib.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Fantastic
I don't
idea.
remember. I don't know if you remember. One year at Champs, the AKA gave us like these. I guess they're like cleaning the golf clubs type of material thing. And Bud went and cut a hole in the middle of it, and he put that on as a bib.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense for him. 100%. Oh, you want to say hi? Say hello.
Hey.
Hi. Where'd you
Look,
go?
I'm over here trying
He's
to
over
scoot my
there.
head around the camera. Like I'm gonna
Oh no, we gotta get back to homeschool in like 5 or 10 minutes. So
yeah, I
like
gotta
10
go
minutes
do my
left.
laundry because I didn't get to. I gotta catch up from yesterday. We had a long day yesterday.
Long
so I
day
need to
yesterday. Yeah.
do my house
Mhm.
stuff.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All
Gotcha.
right. Well, I guess we'll get off here then. And we'll
Okay.
all-
Well, I want
Bye,
to read.
have a
Hold
great
on, I
day.
want to read
Oh,
because
okay.
Bethany took time to write a long comment. So
Yeah,
let's read
yeah.
it. She says, "I could tell you the exact moment I knew kratom was working. I had just found it, and I wasn't getting a lot of opioids at the time, though I was taking what I could get. One night, my roommate, came in and made a comment that would have sent me to the Tylenol 3, promethazine with codeine, and Xanax in my purse. But I had just tried a chill blend and was like, whatever. I wound up giving everything in my purse to someone else. That's when I knew. Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're not constantly thinking about the other stuff. You know,
Mhm.
you're not. It's not on your mind. You just don't even think about it.
I had that pill concoction as well. Tylenol 3, promethazine with codeine. You know, I used to get that would be my backup from my oxys. But Klonopin was my thing. Anytime I took Xanax, though, I freaking went and shoplifted at Walmart. I got arrested doing that.
Shit, I
So-
don't remember nothing I did when I took too much Xanax. You know, I'm just
Xanax
like-
needs a freaking side effect on there saying
They
may
need
cause
a black-
shoplifting.
They need a black box warning.
Because I swear to God, each time I freaking snorted some, yeah, I went to Walmart and shoplifted a bunch of makeup and perfume and kids' clothes.
You literally forget what you're doing. You like black out, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And if you're drinking on top of that, you just time traveled about 2 days.
We
Yeah.
used to do that on purpose in high school. You would
Yeah.
like drink
Yeah.
and take Xanax at the same. You don't remember literally anything. You don't
No,
remember
dude, you literally are time traveling in real life.
Yep.
You just are like, and then people are like, "Man, you don't remember doing this and this," and you're like, "Nope,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
sure don't."
I know I slept with some dudes and don't even remember it.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, it's like, you don't remember nothing.
I sure hope I didn't, but
You didn't get no cocks.
I have enough downstairs. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, that's great.
I'm all right. I don't think my wife would appreciate that very much. So I'll stick to the hens, not the cocks.
Oh God.
All right. Well, I do also have to pee. So.
Yeah, me too, really bad. That's why I'm over here just
I'm
over
over spinning.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
Stay